Hey guys, it's Erin, EW Wellness Solutions. Let's talk about thoughts. How are thoughts part of mindfulness? Well, thoughts are in your mind, right? Help us out. Janet Jackson's When I Think of You came out in the early 90s. When I think of Janet Jackson in her heyday, I always think of, early 90s videos back when MTV had videos. So right then I had a thought, right? Was it a positive thought or negative thought? A little positive-ish, right? I didn't think of negative Super Bowl, Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson, right? I thought of positive 90s Janet Jackson, with the six-pack, whatever. So we can kind of pick and choose our thoughts, right? If you've ever negatively thought about something about yourself and caught it, it can be really empowering and crazy all at the same time. If it's something really self-destructive, like things never work out for me, I'm never going to get this, I stink, I'm bad at this, things never work out for me, everyone's going to hate me, I'll always be overweight, and you can catch it and just notice it. When I started doing yoga and I started attempting to learn to meditate, as I said, attempting to learn to meditate, because it was a long, ugly process for me. You couldn't tell because I was just sitting there on my cushion like everybody else. But it was my yoga certification training, so we were learning all the, muscles and, Sanskrit words and stuff. But then, we had to learn the right way to meditate, transcendental meditation, and then to be able to teach other people. But I would get so frustrated because, all of my friends would have these, oh my God, I, totally meditated the other day for 3 hours. It was so wonderful. And I would try meditating at home, and 5 minutes was 5 years, right? And then I would get so pissed and frustrated because I would have thoughts of, did I take out something for dinner? Is the dry cleaning you picked up today or tomorrow? Shoot. Wait. Is today Tuesday? Yeah, I'd have all these thoughts going on. Then I would get really pissed off. I'm supposed to be meditating, damn it. Why am I not getting enlightenment? And then I would start to be judging my thoughts. And then I would be in this total spiral. When instead, if you imagine a cloud passing by and the cloud reads dry cleaning, and you observe the dry cleaning cloud, right? You don't judge it, but you say, hey, dry cleaning cloud, thank you. Fine, it's just a cloud that reads dry cleaning. It's not good or bad. But when our thoughts are negative, and where this really comes into play a lot is with food. When we, for instance, something happens, an extreme thing, maybe nothing actually, and our thoughts are let's go get something to eat. Now, this is not a hunger thing. This is all from the neck up, right? You got in a fight with your sister, let's say. That's a good one that everyone can relate to. Fight with your sister. All of a sudden you're eating ice cream. Now let's face it, there was a couple of thoughts to get you into the kitchen, to find the spoon, to open up the refrigerator. It might have seemed like you're an automatic pilot, but there were a couple of thoughts in there. Because on a certain level you thought, ice cream's going to help, even though my sister's so incredibly annoying. And she'll be annoying whether or not I inhale this pint of Ben & Jerry's. My sister's still going to be my sister. And you know what? When the sugar hits my brain and the dairy hits my stomach, my sister's still going to be my sister. But you do it anyway. Because you have bad habits. And you have these thoughts that make you think it's a good idea. What if, when you were mad at your sister or frustrated with your sister, you observed it? And you're like, whoa. I'm going to sit down and observe. It would change your life. You'd also eat way less ice cream. No, it would change your life because it would start the process of you being someone that doesn't think your thoughts are mandates. Because oftentimes, the whole expression, she doesn't have a filter. Oftentimes we don't have a filter with our thoughts. We think thoughts are things we have to do. People that say, I listen to my body. Well, sometimes your body is just random, right? and they tell you, oh, eat the gallon of ice cream or the pint of ice cream because your sister's being demanding. No, that's not actually a good idea, because it's not a way to handle the situation or to be your best self. Aretha Franklin, Sister and the Blues Brothers, classic movie. They're a mission from God, whatever. So, but when we think our thoughts are things we can't escape, that's when things get really funky. But if we learn to switch the thoughts, okay, so my sister is being annoying. It's so annoying. My sister's being annoying. I'm going to call my friend Rebecca because she's so good and my sister's making me nuts. She'll make me laugh. And I'm not going to go in the kitchen because I kind of had this bad habit of eating ice cream when my sister makes me crazy. And I don't want to really hide behind ice cream anymore. You can redirect your thoughts. It's all possible when you get in that mindset mode. All right, that's enough for today. And see you tomorrow. Thanks.